Bueno chicos, estamos en un nuevo vídeo y hoy os voy a enseñar por fin que David lo ha anunciado, David for Five Nights at Freddy, que lo tenéis por aquí justamente. Aquí lo tenéis, sale 2025, o sea, se supone que es en verano de 2025, o sea, de aquí a 2025 posiblemente me vaya a morir. Vamos a ver el concepto que se creó hace unos años sobre David for Five Nights at Freddy, así que vamos a verlo. Sí lo he visto, pero tengo muchas ganas de reverlo otra vez, que hace 500 años que no lo veo.
Welcome to Dead by Daylight. Witness the tragedy of realized and uncovered horrors of Five Nights at Freddy's within the realm of the entity. Fazbear's Fright.
Ojalá saque un mapa tipo así, tío.
Intended to capitalize on the foundation
Tipo
of decades
Fazbear,
of urban legends, a recreation of infamous Freddy Fazbear's pizza locations. However, even after being burned down prematurely before its debut, the entity has brought this horrific reminder back from its ashes. The new killer
Ahí está el killer.
is the attraction.
Ojalá verlo así, tío.
A twisted,
Pero un
mangled
poco
corpse
más
crushed within the rotted
realista, ¿sabes? Se
spring
nota lo
lock
que hace
suit
un
has
poco,
found new
no sé.
life.
Ah, se ve
From
muy
pure
bien.
agony alone, William Afton lives on to carry out his malicious intent, with no spirits to impede his work. The attraction's power is Phantom Trespasser. The legacy of death William Afton crafted is not gone unnoticed by the entity, and neither of his methods of finding back doors and hidden places to strike from. The attraction can pull itself into a horrific form with Trespasser mode, appearing as an incomprehensible phantom with a looming presence that can be felt from nearly anywhere in the trial.
Tipo espectro, pero no se hace invisible del
can
todo.
sense the saturated suffering within
Para ir
survivors
más rápido,
using
¿no?
desolate hope. While active, it allows them to see trails of saturated agony in the environment that are left behind by survivors, a byproduct of the endless trials they have endured and perished in. The attraction is also able to emerge from the state, screeching in a terrifying arrival to frighten any nearby.
Hace como que aparece así en plan gritando y tal, y se lanza,
the
¿no?
attraction to launch himself forward with a devastating assault. Successfully hitting a survivor with this instantly places them into the dying state.
Vale, si
This
acierta lo
attack
matará
also allows
directamente,
any
¿vale? Lo
breakable
dejará
objects, such
agonizando.
as drop pallets, walls, or generators,
Se acierta
to
con la habilidad
immediately be destroyed, the latter instantly regressing as a result. The attraction comes with 3 new perks. Instill fear into those who dare to wander too close to the curtain with Backstage Horrors. Should a survivor see your aura, they scream and reveal their location for a few seconds before suffering from the oblivious status effect for a limited time, haunting them with what they had witnessed and the trauma of such secrets.
Vale.
Getting away with murder was far more difficult before, but now you have time to revel in it with Grim Celebration.
Celebración de la muerte.
After hooking a survivor by your hand,
Luego de
you
que los
gain the
supervivientes tienen el
undetectable
estado
status effect
indetectable
for
por
a
un
short
corto periodo de
time.
tiempo.
This duration is permanently increased for each
Duración
unique survivor you
incrementa
have hooked this
permanentemente
match.
por cada superviviente único.
They have only begun to scratch the surface of your motivations as you enact your cruel
Vale, otra
machinations.
per.
After hooking a survivor, this perk remains active for a period of time. During that, any generators you damage
Vale,
are
esa
blocked
activa
by
cada
the
vez que dañas
entity,
un generador.
preventing survivors from interfering with your work until the duration ends.
Vale.
New survivor,
No, superviviente.
Michael Afton.
Michael Afton.
Over the years, countless friends and family could tell the relation to his father. The similarities were nearly identical, and naturally, Michael was
No creo
subservient
que
to
haga
him until
Michael
he came
Afton
upon the
uno a lo mejor
terrifying
sí.
extent
Porque no se sabe
of the
su cara ni
murders by
nada.
his hand.
Debe ser.
He had been hollowed out by a machine created by his father, still living only through sheer luck and determination after
Bueno,
being
creo que no se
invaded
sabe,
by
a
an
lo mejor.
amalgamation of animatronics. After it left his decaying body, Michael survived somehow, living in shadows and through constant suffering. Here, though, after being taken by the entity, a cruel jest has been performed. The entity restored him to living flesh, only to be gutted over and over again, to relive death. These experiences allow him to be nearly unfazed and almost accustomed to dying, using it to his benefit as he uncovers further details about the new world around him and what resides in it.
Vale.
Michael comes with 3 new perks.
Vale, viene con 3 nuevas per como todos los
Your
supervivientes.
exposure to death causes you to bounce back from terrible circumstances fearlessly.
Vale, tu exposición a la muerte logra que te recuperes de circunstancias terribles con hacia adelante. What?
With moving on.
Ah.
After being unhooked,
Luego de ser descolgado por tu cuenta o cobrarte del estado agonizante.
unhooking yourself or recovering from the dying state, you briefly create no noise notifications for the killer from rush.
Puedes crear brevemente notificaciones sin sonido de acciones rápidas para el asesino y no dejas marca de arañazo.
Actions and cannot leave scratch marks. Familiarity.
Familiarizarte con la sensación de sufrimiento no es reconfortante. Pero tú has descubierto un beneficio de ello con sensación vacía.
With the sensations of suffering is not comforting, but you've discovered a benefit to it with hollow sensation. While injured, you gain the benefit of a small
Mientras estás herido, obtienes el beneficio de un pequeño incremento de velocidad,
movement speed increase, which can further
el cual aumenta por cada efecto de estado negativo que
be
sufres.
increased for each negative status effect you endure. Expose the secrets, form theories,
Expon los secretos, forma teorías y conviértete en un testigo de la
and
verdad.
become a witness to truth. Whenever another survivor is injured by the killer with
Cuando otro superviviente queda herido por el asesino, sin que éste use su arma,
a non-basic attack, that killer's aura is revealed to you for
se te revelará el aura del asesino por un corto tiempo. También obtienes un distintivo.
a short time. You also gain a token. After being put into the dying state, you lose all of your tokens, but reveal the
Cuando un compañero alcanza el estado agonizante, pierde todos tus distintivos, pero revela el aura de asesino a todos los supervivientes, ¿vale? Yo lo que haría, revelar el aura de todos los supervivientes, ¿vale? Revelar el aura del asesino durante 3 segundos, ¿sabes?
killer's aura for 2 seconds to all survivors for each token lost this way, revealing the culprit to all. Uncover decades-old secrets and take center stage with the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter concept for Dead by Daylight.
Vale. Ya está, ¿no? Ya para darle Five Nights at Freddy. Pues este ha sido el vídeo. Así que pues chicos, nos vemos por aquí porque esto es básicamente como un tráiler, no una animación hecha. Así que pues nada, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Dale un fuerte like y suscribáis y nos vemos. Chao, chao.